Hello, this is Chris Smith from the Eagle Tribune, Eagle Tribune sports writer here and author of the blog Smitty on Baseball, talking about Boston Red Sox baseball. First, before I get to any Red Sox talk at all, I want to wish my Syracuse University, Syracuse Orange football team good luck today in the Pinstripe Bowl. The Syracuse Orange are playing in their first bowl game since before I was in college at Syracuse. So good luck to them, and good luck to Coach Doug Marrone, who's done a fantastic job over there at Syracuse in the couple of years he's been there. He's turned the program around. He seems like a really good coach. So good luck to the boys in orange. Now let's get to the Red Sox. The question of the day: who is the best player for the Red Sox in 2010? Who deserves the 2010 award for the best player? And I am going to give it to Clay Buchholz. Clay Buchholz is an interesting story, obviously. He struggled early on in his Red Sox career. There was a lot of high expectations. He actually threw a no-hitter his rookie year and when he first came up, and then all of a sudden things started going downhill. Things were so bad, he told me, at one time there was a game in Chicago in which he decided that he just wanted to go home afterwards. He wanted to stop pitching and just go home. That game was August 10th, 2008, and Buchholz's offense handed him a 3-0 lead in the top of the first inning when Mike Lowell blasted a 3-run homer to left field. Buchholz pitched a scoreless bottom of the first, but then allowed 5 runs over the next 2 innings. The Red Sox ended up losing that game 6-5. Surprisingly enough, I was at the stands in left field that day at U.S. Cellular Field, watching as Buchholz pitched only 3 innings. I was there because I was actually working at a community newspaper in Missouri at the time. I had just graduated from Syracuse, and I had moved down to Missouri to work at the Southeast Missourian in Cape Girardeau, Missouri, and I took the Amtrak train overnight to see the team that I always grew up rooting for, the Boston Red Sox. And so I decided, you know what, I haven't been to a Red Sox game in a long time, let's go and see the Red Sox. Well, I was not a big Clay Buchholz fan that day. He really blew it. I said, this kid's never gonna do it. He just doesn't have it. He just doesn't have what it takes to be a big league pitcher. But he obviously proved everyone, including myself, wrong this past season. He had a terrific season. He went 17-7 with a 2.33 ERA. That 2.33 ERA is extremely impressive in the American League East, facing tough lineups such as the Yankees, Toronto Blue Jays, Tampa Bay Rays. That is an extremely impressive statistic. He had 1 complete game. He had 1 shutout. He also had one thing that was interesting about him was that his strikeout ratio went down. It's gone down each of the past 3 years. In 2007, it was at 8.7. In 2008, it was at 8.5. At 2009, it was at 6.7. At 2010, it was at 6.2. Well, he was finally working batters. He was pitching. He wasn't focused on getting the strikeout as much this year, and I think that really helped him. I talked with Clay a lot during the season, and he's an interesting guy. One thing that I included on the blog yesterday as a did you know fact in the history lesson/notebook is that Clay Buchholz was a very good football player in high school. Actually got a scholarship to Notre Dame to play football. Another thing about Clay is that he actually is a guitar player, and he plays before games to help calm him down and get him in that right mindset. The guitars really helped him in this past year, especially, as he told me, and he told several reporters throughout the year. So Clay Buchholz, pitcher of the year, player of the year for the Boston Red Sox, in my book. I don't know if you want to give me an opinion on who you think is the best. If you don't think Clay Buchholz was the best, then you can do that. John Lester also had a terrific year, but I think Clay Buchholz, it was just an amazing year to have a 2.33 ERA in the American League East and to win 17 games after struggling and coming back and being an American League All-Star. It was just a terrific year for him. Let's see if he can keep it up in 2011. This is Chris Smith signing off. Hopefully you all have a good time. Turn on to watch those Syracuse Orange and root them on in their bowl game today against Kansas State in the Pinstripe Bowl at Yankee Stadium. Talk to you all soon. Have a good day.